Good morning everyone, my name is Muamia K. Sadik and now I will be discussing the assigned topic that was given to me, which is the adjustment to singlehood. But first, let's define what is singlehood. So singlehood refers to the state of being unmarried or not in a romantic relationship. So now I will be discussing the adjustment to singlehood. So adjustment to singlehood refers to how individuals cope with and adapt to being single. So, in many communities, being single is often seen negatively with unmarried individuals. Sometimes, it is viewed as extra or only valued for tasks like babysitting. There's a common belief that those who do not marry will be lonely and unfulfilled in areas such as companionship, affection, and societal status. For women, especially in their 30s, marriage is typically a major goal, and they face strong societal pressure to marry as they approach their 30s. However, many shift their focus to work, personal success, and pleasure if they remain unmarried. So, men, on the other hand, generally experience less stress around being single. Many men in their 20s and 30s choose to stay single to enjoy their freedom or focus on their careers, knowing they can marry if and when they choose. Next is reasons for singlehood. So maraming reason kung bakit single pa rin ang isang tao, whether it is voluntary or involuntary. Maybe because of obligation or dahil focus muna sa career. So this is the reasons why young adults remain single. So next is the effects of singlehood. So marami ang effect ng singlehood. Iba ay nagiging active sa church or sumasali sa organization to meet their opposite sex. It is usually easier for a man to adjust to being single than for a woman. Kasi sa man, kapag kailangan nila ng satisfactory for the sex, is naghahanap sila ng prostitute, ganyan, nakikipag-sex sila sa parang fubu, ganun. While sa babae naman nahihirapan sila to remain single kasi 'di ba kapag paiba-iba ng lalaki parang ng iba ang naisip ng iba pokpok ganyan. Then natatakot din silang mabuntis. Kaya yun. Then next is the hazards of vocational and marital adjustment during early adulthood. So, hazards of vocational and marital adjustment during early adulthood refers to the challenges and risks individuals face while adapting to their careers and relationships, particularly marriage in this stage of life. So, there are 5 types of hazards. The first is the vocational hazards. Itong vocational hazards refers to the challenges, risks, and difficulties individuals may face in relation to their work or career development. So there are 2 types of vocational hazards, which is the job satisfaction and unemployment. Ang job dissatisfaction is the more common than unemployment. So these are the common expressions of job dissatisfaction. So basahin nyo na lang po. Then next is the marital hazards. Marital hazards refer to the challenges and risks that individuals may face within marriage, which can negatively impact the stability and health of the relationship. So these are the common types of marital hazards. First is the adjustment to a mate, competitiveness, sexual adjustment, economic status, role changes, relationship with in-laws, and parenthood. Third is the hazards of singlehood. It refers to the challenges and potential difficulties that individuals may encounter when living without a romantic partner or spouse. While singlehood can offer opportunities for independence and personal growth, it also comes with certain social, emotional, and practical risks that can impact a person's well-being. Next is hazards of divorce. Hazards of divorce refer to the emotional, social, financial, and psychological risks and challenges that individuals face during and after the process of ending a marriage. Divorce can have significant impact not only in the individuals involved but also on children, extended family, and social networks. So, these are the conditions affecting the stability of marriage. Number one is the number of children, social class, similarity of background, time of marriage, reason for marriage, time at which the couple become parents, economic status, parental model, ordinal position in childhood family, maintenance of identity. Next is the effects of divorce. The traumatic effect of divorce is usually greater than that of death because of the bitterness and emotional tension preceding it and because of the social attitudes toward divorce. So, hindi lang yung tao na naka ano ng divorce ang maapektuhan, lalo na yung nakapaligid sa kanya, yung mga taong napamahal na sa both um, yung both na family and the children, of course. So these are the common problems divorced men and women face. First is the economic problems, practical problems, psychological problems, emotional problems, social problems, problems of loneliness, problems of divided children custody, sexual problems, and lastly is the problem of changed self-concepts. Then, lastly is the hazards of remarriage. Hazards of remarriage refers to the potential challenges and risks that individuals face when entering into a second marriage. While remarriage can bring new opportunities for happiness and fulfillment, it also comes with unique complexities that can affect emotional well-being, family dynamics, and relationships stability. Many adults try to solve their adjustment problems by marrying soon again. So, meron tayong hazards of remarriage. Syempre, meron din tayong adjustments in remarriage. So, adjustments in remarriage, just as is true of a first marriage, so it is true of remarriage that many adjustments must be made by both men and women. These adjustments tend to be more difficult in remarriage than in a first marriage, partly because men and women are older and all adjustments become increasingly difficult with age, partly because adjustments is in remarriage mean breaking habits of action, often of many years duration, and establishing new habits, and partly because remarriage usually involves the children and in-laws from the first marriage, and this increases the adjustments problems. Lastly is the success of adjustments to adulthood. So, a successful adjustment to adult life can be measured in terms of three criteria: the achievements, satisfaction, and personal adjustments. So, dito natin malalaman na success yung adjustment natin during our adulthood if nandito yung tatlo na to, the achievement, satisfaction, and personal adjustments. So, that's all for today. Thank you for listening.